You're watching Dog-Eared Musings, and I'm Monica. And today we're going to be talking about new releases of books. Books that haven't come out yet, but are on the way to, that I'm excited to read. April 5th, we have the first release, which is Ocean Vuong's Time is a Mother. This is following a couple years post his latest release, On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. But it follows kind of the same similar themes of family, loss, grieving, and kind of thinking about identities and intergenerational trauma. Vuong has written this poetry collection in kind of a way of remembrance and processing of the grief that he's felt in the recent loss of his mother. I'm really excited to read this poetry collection because I've gotten to read some of his poems. He shares quite a bit online already. If you haven't followed his Instagram, you really should, because he releases a lot of snippets of poetry on there, and they're beautiful. I've also gotten a chance to hear him talk. He went to my university's book discussions, and he talked about On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous and kind of that process, and about his reading process, or about his writing process, which he kind of, if you ever get the chance, he does a bunch of Instagram lives where he talks about his writing process too. And if you are someone who's interested in creative writing or are writing for school, he gives a lot of really helpful, realistic tips on how to write a product that you can be proud of. The second book that I'm excited that is comes out on April 26th. This book is called Kaikeyi. This book is written by Vaishnavi Patel, and this book centers around the Queen Kaikeyi. Now, if you're familiar with the traditional Hindu epic Ramayana, then you might be familiar with the Queen Kaikeyi. She is this super jealous queen who is very evil. She's a baddie. In this mythical retelling, Patel kind of respins Kaikeyi's story and gives her a drive that is all her own. We get to learn about her backstory and get to learn about her world, which I'm really excited about, because in a lot of the actual tellings of Ramayana, she doesn't really get a lot of a backstory at all. She's just this evil lady who is just evil. The reason why I'm really excited about this is I grew up hearing stories of Ramayana. My family is mixed. My mom's side of the family is from India, and so I grew up hearing Ramayana, and so I'm really excited to get to have more retellings and go back to this really interesting epic, but get to learn about it in a new way and get to hear a new story from it. And then getting closer to summer, so a really fun beach read. Actually, I don't know if it's Oh, yeah, I guess it is a beach read because it's a romance. May 24th, You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. This book is written by Akwaeke Emezi. And you might know Akwaeke Emezi from a previous novel, The Death of a Fake OG, which was released a couple years ago. That story just felt so new, just so unique. I'm really excited to see this next novel, which is a romance. The main character's name is Kaikeyi Adekola. Again, Emezi is kind of talking about death and processing of grief, because the main character is kind of going through processing the loss of her lover, who's, I guess, died in a car crash. Kaikeyi finds herself needing to think about dating again, and in the process of finding a new person, she finds herself in kind of this crazy, torrid love affair. Now, the reason also why I'm really excited about reading this is the people who've gotten to have arcs, or like unpublished or pre-published versions of these copies, have revealed no spoilers, but have just said nothing but the fact that this book is juicy, that it is filled with gossip and drama, and that all the characters are messy. And I think that I need a little bit of gossip in my life. I think now that The Bachelor is over and I have to wait for The Bachelorette to start up, I need some gossip. I need some drama. So I'm really excited for this book to come out and I can see the drama of someone else's love affair. So those are the 3 books that I'm excited for that are coming out in the next couple months. It'll definitely make my summer exciting and my spring exciting. If there's any books that you're excited for to come out in the next couple months that you think that I should read, feel free to comment below. If you've liked what you watched and you want to see more content about books, feel free to like and subscribe. This has been Dog-Eared Musings. I'm Monica. See ya.